Alright, buckle up even tighter, Gooners, because we're about to take a scenic route through the fascinating world of Andrea Berta and his impending arrival at Arsenal. You wanted a longer, even more hilarious take? You got it. We're going to stretch this analysis out like a freshly made pizza dough and savor every single comedic topping. Listen up, you beautiful, eternally optimistic, and occasionally deeply pessimistic Arsenal faithful. The winds of change are blowing through the Emirates, and they smell faintly of pasta? That's right, folks. The saga of finding a sporting director might finally be over. And the name on the dotted line, or at least heavily rumored to be, is the one. The only. Andrea Berta. Now, I know what you're thinking. Another appointment? Will this finally be the one to lead us to glory? Well, grab your lucky scarves and your sense of humor. Because we're about to embark on a hilarious journey to figure out just what this Italian maestro might bring to our beloved, slightly chaotic, but always entertaining Arsenal. So, let's really marinate on this banking background for a second. Imagine Andrea Berta in a stuffy office, probably dealing with spreadsheets and loan applications. Now picture him trying to explain to a potential signing why Arsenal is a solid investment in their career. Look, young lad, our stock is rising, the dividend is potential silverware, and the fans are a very passionate asset. It's a career trajectory so wild, it's almost unbelievable. But hey, maybe all those years handling finances gave him the shrewd negotiating skills we desperately need. Perhaps he can haggle down transfer fees like he's arguing over interest rates. Mr. President of insert club name here, I'm afraid your valuation is a bit inflated. How about we settle on a more liquid offer? The possibilities for financial puns are endless. Now, let's really dive into Berta's time at Atletico Madrid, shall we? This wasn't just about signing good players, it was about building a team that could go toe-to-toe with the giants of La Liga and even make a nuisance of themselves in Europe. Take Antoine Griezmann, for example. Imagine Berta convincing him to join. Look, Antoine, we have passion, we have Diego Simeone's unique brand of motivation, and we have fans who will sing your name until their lungs give out. Plus, the tapas in Madrid are way better than in San Sebastian. And then selling him for a gazillion euros to Barcelona only to bring him back for what probably amounted to a free churro and a handshake. That's not just good business, that's art. And Rodri, signed for peanuts and then transformed into a midfield metronome who now bosses the Premier League. You can just picture Berta saying to him, young man, come to Atletico. We'll teach you the dark arts of defending and then sell you to Guardiola for a massive profit. It's a win-win, mostly for us. And Oblak? Snatching one of the world's best keepers for a price that wouldn't even buy you a decent cup of coffee in some parts of London these days. Berta's eye for talent is clearly something special. Maybe he has a secret footballing crystal ball hidden in his office. But let's not pretend it was all sunshine and rainbows in Madrid. Even the best talent scouts have their blind spots. Remember João Felix? A mountain of money for a player who, well, let's just say he showed flashes but didn't quite live up to the hype. You can almost hear Berta in the transfer meeting. He's young. He's got potential. And he costs more than our entire stadium. What could possibly go wrong? Then there were the others, Kalinic, Arias, Torreira. Bless their hearts. They tried. But hey, every great album has a few filler tracks. Right? The important thing is that Berta learned from these experiences and, crucially for Arsenal fans, he apparently always kept an eye on the budget. That's like music to our ears after some of the transfer sagas we've endured. Now, let's talk about Arsenal's to-do list, shall we? Top priority, a striker. Our search for a reliable goalscorer has been more dramatic than a soap opera finale. We've tried everything, playing midfielders up front, hoping for divine intervention. It's been a roller coaster. So, Berta, my friend, your first mission, should you choose to accept it, is to find us a forward who can actually put the ball in the back of the net consistently. Sesko? Isak? Bring them all. Maybe Berta has a secret list of strikers hidden in his old banking ledgers. And then there are the contract renewals. Losing Saka, Saliba, or Gabriel would be like losing your Wi-Fi password during a crucial online match, absolutely devastating. Berta needs to charm these lads and their agents into signing on the dotted line faster than you can say, we're top of the league. Hopefully we can say that again soon. And who knows? Maybe he'll even manage to offload a few players who are currently enjoying a very comfortable life on the Arsenal bench. It's going to be a transfer window more dramatic than a final-minute winner in the North London derby. What will the dynamic be like between Berta and our beloved Mikel Arteta? Will they be a match made in footballing heaven? Or will there be some hilarious clashes of personality? Imagine Arteta with his meticulous tactics and Berta with his "trust my gut" approach to signings. It could be comedy gold. But hopefully, they'll find a way to work together and build something special at Arsenal. Arteta has laid the foundations. Now Berta needs to bring in the bricks, and maybe a few fancy gargoyles for decoration. So, there you have it, folks. Andrea Berta, the banker turned baller, is potentially our new sporting director. What can we expect? Well, expect some shrewd signings, maybe a few unexpected departures, and hopefully, a lot more laughter, and maybe some trophies, along the way. Will he turn Arsenal into title contenders? Will he unearth the next Griezmann or Oblak? Will he finally solve our striker crisis? Only time will tell, but one thing's for sure. It's going to be an interesting ride. Let us know your funniest predictions for Berta's time at Arsenal in the comments below. And as always, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more Arsenal-related hilarity. Forza Arsenal, and may your transfer rumors be ever in your favor. Alright, Arsenal faithful, gather round. It's time for a behind-the-scenes look at the Emirates because there's a new sheriff in town. Well, more like a new tactical genius in the executive suite. Get ready for the arrival of Andrea Berta, the man set to become our brand spanking new sporting director. Now, if you're scratching your head saying, "Berta who?" Don't worry, we've got you covered. This 53-year-old Italian has a seriously impressive CV. Before rocking up in North London, he was the main man behind the scenes at Atletico Madrid for over a decade. And let me tell you, his time in Spain was nothing short of spectacular. We're talking 2 La Liga titles, a Copa del Rey, and a Europa League trophy. This guy knows how to build a winning team. Think of him as the ultimate squad architect. Remember Antoine Griezmann, Rodri, and Jan Oblak? Yep, Berta was the one who brought those world-class players to Atletico. He's got an eye for talent that could spot a diamond in the rough from a mile away. So, what's on his Arsenal to-do list? Well, first and foremost, get USA striker. We've been crying out for a consistent goal-getter. And Berta reportedly has RB Leipzig's Benjamin Sesko and Newcastle's Alexander Isak on his radar. Let's hope he can work his magic and bring in the firepower we desperately need. But it's not just about who's coming in, it's about who's staying. Berta also has the crucial task of locking down our key players like Bukayo Saka, William Saliba, and Gabriel Magalhaes to new contracts. We can't afford to lose these guys. So Berta's got some serious negotiating to do. And let's be real, there might be a few players heading for the exit door too. The article mentions Alexander Zinchenko as a potential departure. Berta will be looking to streamline the squad and make sure we have the right players in the right positions. This is a massive opportunity for Arsenal. With the team challenging for silverware recently, Berta's appointment could be the final piece of the puzzle to take us to the next level. So, Gunners, get excited. It looks like we have a shrewd operator joining the ranks, and the future's looking bright. What are your thoughts on Andrea Berta's arrival? Who do you think he should sign first? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more Arsenal news and updates. COYG